Welcome back to the Daily English Podcast, where simple stories help you practice English every day. Today's episode is called One Cup at a Time, a story about a young man named Daniel who moves to a new country, struggles to adjust, and finds meaning in an unexpected place, a local coffee shop. You'll hear useful vocabulary related to emotions, work, friendship, and daily life. As always, listen actively. Imagine the scenes. Repeat new words. Let the story take you somewhere real. Let's begin. Daniel stood at the airport exit, suitcase in hand. Rain fell softly in his new city. Everything looked gray and unfamiliar. He had just arrived in Toronto. No friends, no family, just a job contract in his backpack and the hope of something better. His English was okay, but not great. People spoke fast. The signs confused him. He moved into a small apartment above a laundromat. The first night, he sat on the floor eating instant noodles, watching the city lights through the window. He felt excited and completely alone. The next week, Daniel started his job at a warehouse. He worked 10-hour shifts, lifting boxes, scanning items, loading trucks. Most people spoke English quickly or used slang he didn't understand. During breaks, he sat alone, scrolling on his phone, missing home. One day, a coworker named Jordan sat next to him. "Jordan, you're the new guy, right?" "From Romania." "Daniel, Bulgaria." "Jordan, you like coffee?" Daniel nodded. It was the first proper conversation he'd had in days. The next weekend, Daniel found a small coffee shop on the corner of his street. The sign read Blue Window Cafe. Inside, the lights were warm. Soft music played. A woman behind the counter smiled. "Barista." "Hi there. First time?" Daniel nodded. Barista. "My name's Aaliyah. What can I get for you?" He pointed at the menu, unsure how to pronounce anything. "Leah, how about a cappuccino?" "On the house." Daniel, "On the house?" Leah, smiling. "Free, first one's on me." That day, Daniel sat by the window with his coffee and a cinnamon bun, watching people come and go. For the first time since arriving, he felt a little okay. Days passed. Daniel returned to the cafe every Saturday. He started learning Leah's name and then her jokes, and eventually, her story. She was studying psychology, worked part-time at the cafe, and knew almost every regular by name. Daniel's English slowly improved, not from classes, but from ordering coffee, laughing at puns, asking questions. One day, Leah handed him a slip of paper. "Leah, there's an English group that meets every Thursday night. Free. You should go." Daniel hesitated. "Leah, you'll like it. They talk about real life, not just grammar." He went, and he kept going. One winter morning, Daniel overslept, missed his bus, arrived late at work. Clara, his supervisor, wasn't happy. "Clara, this is your second time this month, Daniel. We need reliability." Daniel tried to explain, but his words came out broken. He felt defeated. That evening, he skipped the cafe. He sat in the cold stairwell of his building, head down. His phone buzzed. A message from Leah. "Everything okay? Your coffee's getting cold." He replied, "A bad day. No coffee today." Minutes later, she replied, "Tough days need warm drinks the most. Come by." He went. They didn't talk much that evening. She simply handed him his usual. No questions. Sometimes silence is the kindest language. Months passed. Daniel started speaking more fluently. He made jokes with coworkers. He helped new hires. At the cafe, he began helping Leah clean up at closing time, just for fun. He even joined the English group as a volunteer, helping new learners like himself. One Thursday, he stood in front of the group and said, "A year ago, I couldn't speak like this. My English wasn't strong. I was scared, lonely. But things change. One cup at a time." They clapped. Leah watched from the back, smiling. This story reminds us that language is more than grammar. It's connection. It's routine. It's showing up, even on hard days. Sometimes the smallest places, like a neighborhood cafe, become the biggest part of healing. Thank you for joining today's story. If it touched you or if you saw yourself in Daniel's journey, leave a comment below. We'd love to hear your story. Until next time, keep learning, keep listening, and remember, you're doing better than you think. Bye for now.